Chapter 84-87. In remote villages and towns, workers do not have any so-called rights. As long as the boss can give them a job, they will be grateful and leave when they are told to leave. Not to mention compensation, it is already a blessing to be able to settle their wages. Although the employees here do not have a labor contract with the company, for the sake of livelihood, no one wants to offend the factory owner. Therefore, when the factory director strictly asked everyone to return to the factory to start work immediately, no one dared to delay for a moment. They set out from home and rushed to the factory by various means of transportation. In their opinion, they will not have any dissatisfaction with the boss because of his inconsistency. On the contrary, they are very happy because they have received a few days of paid vacation. Now that the vacation is over early, they do not feel any loss, so everyone feels very at ease. Several core employees arrived first and saw that most of the production lines in the factory had been dismantled. They asked the factory manager in confusion, "Boss, didn't the Asian guy say he wanted to buy our factory to upgrade? How come it's been dismantled like this? It's worse than before." Duncan had reserved a trick for the boss to announce to the employees that the factory was just cooperating with him, not selling it to him. So the crowd was just curious about why the upgrades were suddenly stopped. And they were not surprised that the boss continued to take over the factory. The factory manager felt that the employees' excuse that they had no ties with the factory actually provided him with a lot of convenience. So he said, "The Asian capital chain has problems. He went back to raise money and will not be back in a short time. We cannot wait for him during this period. If he cannot raise money, the factory will not allow him to invest. That's why I asked you to come back and continue working." Then he ordered, "Hurry up and organize experienced workers to start the production line. I have already agreed with the supplier at the dock that several sardine trucks will be delivered this afternoon. We must start to work smoothly today." Canned sardines are not a high-tech product, and the old production line has no technical content. For these employees who have worked here for many years, assembling such an old production line without any CNC technology is much simpler than assembling a bicycle with a transmission. So a group of male laborers, led by experienced technicians, immediately began to rebuild the production line. At around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, several old refrigerated trucks drove from the dock. The workers on the production line began to skillfully slaughter the fresh sardines. Soon, smoke was coming out of the boiler used to steam the canned sardines. After a few days of silence, this sardine canning factory returned to a busy state. Charlie and Duncan sat in the prepared vehicle and waited until the factory resumed work. Only then did they feel relieved. Charlie sighed, "Everything is settled. As if nothing has happened. Even if the people from the Warriors' Den find out about this place in the future, they won't have any doubts about this place." Duncan smiled and said, "Even if they doubt it, it's useless. So many people have come in to start work, and we can see them working. The on-site management is chaotic and the sanitary conditions are poor. The water used to clean the sardines in the slaughter pool keeps flowing, dripping all over the ground, and then being crushed and trampled by these workers. No clues will be left. Moreover, once they start working here, the fishy smell is very strong. And the blood, body fluids, and internal organs of the fish are splashed everywhere. Even if our people accidentally leave clues in the sense of criminal investigation when they evacuated, they will be destroyed by them. Even the best police dogs will be confused when they go in.